Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Alexandre from Brazil, and today we are going to talk about the new heroes talisman for Hero Wars Mobile. So we are going to start talking about Nebula, okay? So here we have my Nebula, so here is her talisman, and you need to understand that you need first to achieve level 120 to open here your talisman, okay? So after you achieve level 120, so you can come here and open your talisman just here, okay? So here we can see my Nebula, okay, with her talisman, so you can reroll your stats, okay, and just reroll and get a better result. If you don't get a better result, don't save, okay? Only save here if you get a better result here, okay? So let's see here. So we don't get anyone yet, okay? So I'm going to try to sum, okay? You can see that it's not give me a good result, so I'm not going to save, okay? Just touch exit. And you can save your resources for after this event, okay? So let's see here about Nebula stats, okay? So her equilibrium skill gets much more power now, okay? She is much better. So Nebula with the talisman is going to receive more 21,000 of physical attack, and imagine if she activates her artifact weapon during the battle, so it's more physical attack for your team, okay? And she receives more 2,000 of armor, which pushes her over than 28,000 of armor to protect herself from armor penetration heroes. So she becomes quite a tank and a very good support to increase magic and physical attack to her alliance, okay? So here, imagine here you can use your Nebula with Orion or Progress team with So imagine here if you use your Nebula Equilibrium with the force field of Judge, so it's going to increase much more physical attack because it's here already 134,000 of magic attack, but imagine plus 160% of Nebula Equilibrium skill, okay? Plus Isaac high voltage model, so here is 20% of magic attack. So when Isaac uses it with Nebula Equilibrium, so it's going to receive more magic, more reduction armor for the enemies, so it's really a very good combo, okay? So look at that here, if you found this thing in your arena, so it's going to be very hard for you to defeat this thing, okay? Very good team. So let's see this battle here with Nebula using her talisman. Let's see. Look at that, guys, look at that, how strong is Nebula with the talisman. And now let's talk about Aurora. Aurora with the talisman received more 80,000 of health and more 6,000 dodge. Her dodge has increased the double, and it makes Aurora very strong against physical attack things, okay? Astaroth with the talisman received more 80,000 health and 12,000 magic defense. It would break 40,000 magic defense in the 43 paired with faceless magic penetration, which allows him to resist any mage out there who doesn't have a very good magic penetration. So now Astaroth can protect your team against most of mage teams in Hero Wars Mobile, okay? And it's going to be a very good hero to use with Satori teams, okay? And the other teams, because he's a very good thinking and it fit in all kind of teams, okay? With the Talisman, Faceless has received more 6,000 of magic attack plus 2,000 of magic defense and 165 of health. This can may affect his timing on higher hits, making him unable to one-shot many legendary heads. But at the same time, in PvP or player versus player, it will make him much tankier and able to make the opponents have problem against faceless teams. Maya with the Talisman has received more 21,000 magic attack plus 2,000 magic defense. See, she reaches over 33,000 magic defense and more than 100,000 of magic attack, which makes Maya counter flowers damage and dots even more damage dealer for weaker middle line and back line heroes, okay? So she became now very strong with poor damage and can heal your allies a little more, okay? Well, what to say about Galahad? Galahad now with the Talisman has received more 8,000 of health, 2,000 of physical attack, 6,000 of critical hit chance. While the critical hit chance by itself while the critical hit chance for Galahad is not too much, but if Galahad is paired with Sebastian or Tristan, it will be a much more effective, okay? Particularly with Sebastian in the Artemis teams. It only has good effects with his ultimate, but if he lands a bunch of critical hit with Sebastian present or Tristan artifact armor penetration activate in his team, you could wipe out an entire enemy team. Maybe that will help Galahad become a very useful hero, not only for Artemis team but other teams, okay? So this is my point of view about the new heroes, okay? I also want to invite you to visit the alexandregames.com to learn more about Hero Wars and the other heroes, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give your like. See you later, guys. Bye bye.